a beautiful day to let it get away. It's a beautiful day.
Hello and welcome to Soccer Night. Joining me and Beeks tonight is Sheffield's world champion boxer Clinton Woods and his promoter Dennis Hobson. Good evening to you both. How are we, guys? All right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Great stuff. Clinton, listen, we're all looking forward to it, pal. April 12th, Antonio Tarver. Can't wait for it. How's the training going?
It's going good. Everything's been fantastic at the moment. This is where all hard training's got, what, 2 more weeks of hard training and then again, sharing a ring with Motormouth.
Absolutely, and it's all for... And listen, next time we have you back here, pal, we're hoping there's going to be another one of these on the desk because 2 belts up for grabs on the night as well, is that right?
Yeah, two belts, Berkshire.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
Great stuff. Well, I tell you what, if the press conference was anything to go by, we're in for an absolute cracker, because I just want to have a little... Just to remind you, this was a couple of weeks ago, have a little look at this one.
Yep. Any fucking thing I ever said, I backed it up. Anything I ever said, I backed it up. You understand me? And you're going to get knocked out on the 12th. You're going to get knocked out on April 12th. You're going to learn how to respect me. You understand me? You ain't never seen nobody like me in your whole career. Nothing on your resume can spell Tarver, Clinton Woods. So don't never think you're in the same league as me. You a hand-picked opponent. Look at me. Look how pretty I am. You look like a fighter. Look at me. You history on the 12th. You history on the 12th, bro.
Put your gigs back on.
Believe me. Believe me. Believe me.
Put your gigs back on.
Believe me.
It's pretty good, Biggs, wasn't it? It was useful, wasn't it?
He's a big lad, isn't he, Clinton, to be fair, but it's nice to see Dennis stuck up for you there in the middle. Caught in the crossfire there.
Tooled him up with him, nobody
like you said, he's still on the film set, isn't he? He's living in Cloud Cuckoo Land. Hey?
Yeah,
knock him out for us, will you?
Yeah, give him a slap,
talk,
please. And so when you actually going out, Den, to America, when are you going?
Coming Sunday, 30th of March.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to climatise. I mean, I looked at the weather the other day. It's, I think, about 31 degrees. So you know, we've got to climatise. But we're going to take 2 big houses where we're both going to stay there for about 12 days, and then we're going to move up to Tampa about 4 or 5 days before the main event.
Have you spoke to Sylvester Stallone, had a few tips from Rocky on what he does and a few of his top moves?
I've seen him on TV, he's actually tipping me to win, so...
Is he?
Yeah, he's tipping me to win, yeah.
Great stuff, OK.
Got Rambo on my side.
I thought it was great promoting, if you think about it. He struggled against a 60-year-old, and so I thought that's the fight I'm going to make for him.
That's the sort of one you want.
Eh? Thanks for hanging in there with that one.
Hey, well, we'll leave the boxing there just for a minute, guys. Biggs, we've got to talk about... I really do. I really think... And I know the general public all think that it's Mascherano this, Mascherano that. Owed it to the occasion to be a
I think Dennis is disagreeing with there, Dennis.
Absolutely. I think he got a death wish. I mean, he can only stand so much. You know, and I think he gave him a lot.
Everyone's chipping away at referees all the time.
It were blatant, and if you got a kid watching that TV programme, you could tell by a mile what he was saying, and he were out of order, and he run. I don't know how many yards he run to demonstrate with the
what you maybe can do as a referee, on your point, man managing, go up to Stephen Gerrard, the captain, and say to him, hey, if he says one more word, I'm not going to book him, I'm going to send him off, get the grip of him.
Why didn't the manager get hold of the player? Yeah. You could see it, we weren't just 1 or 2 occasions he were at it, it were all from the start. So I think he spoiled the game, and I'd sack him if I were the manager.
What are they like in boxing referees, Clinton?
I'm just thinking, I hope refereeing Tampa's not as bad as that one.
No, I mean, do you ever get the situation where you look at a certain referee and you think...
I don't, Dennis does, he gets in trouble with me.
Do you look at certain referees and think, oh, I don't want him, or I don't like... Because obviously you don't get a choice when it comes to the referee, Dennis, or do you?
I'll tell you a quick story. I went to, when Clinton fought Glenn Johnson on ITV, on a Frank Warren bill. Now, Clinton obviously won the fight, but I got pulled up in the 11th round, and I ended up having to fly over to New York to defend myself with my solicitor, and it cost me about 20 grand, because they said I'd stepped on the canvas during the fight.
Really?
Yeah, and in their rules it said the referee may disqualify the fighter. So Clinton's had a right grueler as a fight, but I could have ended up getting him disqualified for stepping on the canvas.
Generally, is the like 11 playing field where you look at the referees? There's not a lot of difference between which one you get, or is there?
Some promoters have their favourite ones, don't they? Where they're a bit lenient towards the home supporters, but not really, is there? Not really.
Not really.
See, my worry with what Steve Bennett has done there, Biggs, as well, is All right, he's made a decision that he felt was right. Back of the Ashley Cole scenario. Now, the following week, you'll have a referee that you can talk to, and you can, you know, we're going to need referees. We're going to need referees with a red triangle on their chest now. Like, there's a warning comes with this one. You know, be careful.
I think in boxing, I think a lot of fighters end up, you know, when they haven't maybe made it at the top, they ended up going into refereeing, and I think that's a problem. Well, you know, it's another topic, I suppose, but there's a lot of referees that's never really played the game.
Yeah.
No, very, very true.
Fair points, yeah.
Yep. Okay, now moving on. Let's take a very good too. Clint, have you ever had a fight in a football stadium?
No, but something I've always wanted to do. Obviously, fight.
Can't you get Den to sort you out Wembley Stadium? It can't be that hard, Den, surely.
I'm sure.
You want to lend me a few quid to book it?
But is it something you actually wouldn't want having?
Yeah, I'd love to do it. Yeah, love to fight at Hillsborough, in Sheffield. If anybody can do it, Dennis can do it for me.
Yeah, it'd be good. I'll tell you what, MK Dons will be favourites at the weekend, but they've already
Still got Carlisle and Doncaster to play.
Excellent stuff. And what about as Wednesday fans then? Do you like seeing Leeds suffer, or do you want to see him? You know, get back up and look forward to some cracking games?
Yeah, we want them down at Hillsborough, don't we?
Yeah.
It's a big match, big Yorkshire derby. Yeah. It smashes what everybody loves to go to. So
Absolutely, it's good for business. And like we said earlier, you know, if Sheffield Wednesday or Sheffield United are not going to go for a promotional spot, at least you've got 2 or 3 big derby games, which is going to keep the season going.
Keeps the season bubbling.
Exactly right. Now, over the years, we've had a variety of sportsmen in our hot. Me, Biggs, really, isn't he?
Well, next time I see him, I'm going to knock him out. All right. I'll leave it to Clint anyway.
Hey, now turning our attentions to the England friendly against France tomorrow. Clint, David Beckham, he is going to get his 100th cap tomorrow. Fabio Capello has said that he's going to play. Do you think that's right?
Yeah, it's fantastic. I love to see Beckham in England squad. He's the guy who can just turn it at that last minute, and he can put them crosses in and the fantastic free kicks, what he does. So, yeah, we need him inside. Plus, Beckham in it is a massive name.
Yeah, he is, yeah. And what about in terms of going forward? Do you think, is it 100 caps and then thanks very much, Dennis, for you, or if he does the business, keep him in there for as long as it takes?
Well, he's obviously got his own ideas, this new manager, but, you know, you've got to have a blend, haven't you? And, you know, he's still got that presence. And I think that's a big thing. You've got a presence like where a lot of kids are going to be motivated. They look at him at 30-odd year old. He's still, you know, grafting his socks off, and he's got that desire, and that's what it's about, you know. And if they can
desire, passion, and he's still got the ability, Dennis, as well.
Absolutely. So, and like Clinton said, if he can, you know, it's only a split second putting a class, you know, crossing and stuff like that, or a free kick, and he just turns again for us.
Other big story today, Biggs. Rio is going to be the skipper in France tomorrow. What do you think about that?
Well, I think he's matured over the last couple of seasons. He's had his few little bits and bobs in the press and that, but I think this year he's settled down and he's been tremendous, and he's been one of the pivotal players for Manchester United in a terrific season already.
Fantastic stuff. OK, finally then, Dennis, you're on the running there, you're on to the fight. You're confident, everything's going well?
Oh, yeah, it's, I mean, I'm really pleased. I mean, it's a fantastic fight for Clint because it can break America. It's a big marquee fight. It's a great fight. There's 2 world title fights on. There's Chad Dawson defending his WBC against Clinton's old foe, Glenn Johnson. And obviously, the big one for us is Tarver versus Clinton. So you're going to be able to see it on Setanta Sports. I know I'm not supposed to say that, but Setanta Sports.
So you've said it.
I've said it, so I'll say it again. Setanta Sports. Watch it because it's going to be a big night.
Brilliant.
And you know, Clinton's going to bring the goods on.
Got to leave it there. Den, Clint, very best of luck. Thanks very much for joining us tonight. That's just about it for us tonight. We're back next Wednesday at 11:30. Until then, bye-bye.